Oke guys, kita masuki ke game yang kedua antara Eko Philippines melawan dari RSG Philippines. Juara dunia M4 melawan juara dunia MSC tahun 2022 guys ya. Oke lah, di sini Zaida dia pakai Alpha cuy. Alpha Gaming Israel kan? Alpha. Wow, bener guys, Alpha guys. Mari kita bantai. Kita jadi Fauzan Gaming dulu guys ya, santai dulu guys. Ini by the way juga nanti kalau ada yang nonton dari luar Indo juga bakalan bingung guys ya yang gue omongin ya. Oke lah. Alpha global guys buat kalian yang belum tahu ya si Fauzan Gaming itu ya.
The Valentina
di sini
can
light.
got away from Yawi. Personally, I don't think it's feasible if Yawi just always
Ini
stays.
Khufra juara dunia loh guys, harus hati-hati ini Eko ya.
Soalnya
Soalnya Eko itu ada dua player baru guys ya, itu si Zaida sama Outplay. Benny Kitty sama si Kasih lagi main PS mungkin guys ya. Oke lah, Zaida.
Not having the greatest game, I mean, to start things off. It's I don't think to be honest, I don't know if Zaida thought he was going to be playing Alpha going into this.
Ayo, kena guys. Yawi, wah Markiban, mari kita bantai. Yawi sekarat banget. Alah, coba guys. Nah, udah gak punya flicker soalnya. Ente, kadang-kadang ente. Wah, ada yang isi suara udah di farewell ya guys ya.
No, RGB know that they're stronger in the early games in terms of denying those anti-use, but I like that they're utilizing this right from the get-go, knowing that Echo PH needs both the Angela and Alpha to be at least like level 6, level 7 before they get super
guys
out
ya,
of control.
turtle yang pertama
by
guys.
doing this and this much pressure, RGPH is just limiting their momentum. But
Sanford
upside
Fredrinn,
outplay, oh no,
oh
he's dead.
Eman.
Ouch. Yeah, no chance. The blazing duet on top. Just nice rotation there. I don't know if they expected Aqua to make all the way down to the top lane, but Demon
Oke, dapat dua cuy, anjay. Wah, gila. Di cancel ya tadi ya. Dibalikin guys, ternyata guys bukan di cancel. Sorry.
Demon Kite now on the run. He's been knocked up. He's running for his life. I don't know. Okay, he does get away, but that was a huge win for Echo.
That was clutch. That was clutch coming from Sanford. Like,
Anjir, udah tengah malam mah gue nge-lag tuh. Intinya tadi di-follow-kan lagi ya guys.
That would have been a done to an early game for Echo PH.
Kalian yang pakai Valentina si Aqua ya, otomatis Aqua nggak bisa dong.
Interesting enough here.
Ambil ultinya Khufra ya.
Because we do see tenacity being picked up on the Angela as well.
Oh, ternyata berarti tadi di cancel guys.
Looking for a little bit more sustains. I guess is to kind of deal with the anti-heals coming from RGPH, but considering how everyone on the side of RGPH has it as well, so that means that they are going to be very, very tanky, and Outplay don't necessarily have the tools to deal with this. And I like that RGPH banned off the Dirok in this draft in particular, because Echo PH actually brought this Dirok Brody competition against Yudu Red Giants in yesterday's games.
Yeah, I mean, they thought it through, right?
Santai guys, Sanford. Nah, kena gepret, tapi Natsnya masih aman sih ya.
Bionic Edge doing a little bit of chip damage, but Nats
Piala
out
MSC,
healing most of it. He's going to deal with his minion wave. This
Yang gue ingat selalu ya, dari dulu sampai sekarang guys.
0-1-0. I don't think he expected to die.
Oke lah, War X-nya udah diamankan oleh Zaida.
Yeah, I think so too. But of course, you know, early War X coming from Zaida, Clock of Destiny coming from Sanji, rather early as well, like 3 minutes in the game, despite being oppressed.
Sanford ini udah kayak kakak adik aja.
Finally gets the timing that they need, and this is the timing that
nempel terus ya. DAS sudah diamankan oleh Eman, Sanji masih aman.
However, Aqua stolen Feather Extra, not exactly sure why he actually used it. I guess he's trying to zone out for the turtle and scout at the top.
Sanford,
but Echo PH is just nowhere near there. So that's
gonna
be a waste
ya tetap menang Uranus guys.
But his first turtle clash is going to be
kalau soal
important for
tambah-tambah
RGPH if they want to continue their snowball strat. And Echo PH, I guess they're going to don't want to contest this. And it's smart. It's just not worth it right now.
Dapat lagi ya guys ya,
not gonna spend any sort of resources, any time. They're just gonna continue on. Echo, that is. They're just gonna continue to farm. Nats, on the other hand, did find Sanford, so he's got the energy eruption, and they're gonna play around with the aggro, and Nats will out-heal it eventually. He gets back in. He's gonna invade the enemy jungle. Man, this Uranus just super annoying, right?
Yeah, this is definitely it as well, but I'm surprised Echo
Wih, not Sanford pribadi dan tumbang ya. Harus 3 akhir guys yang
to
bagian
be in. Like, if you're on the players heroes, it's fine, but the moment you're on the turret and get taunted, yeah, it's goodbye. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, Feather Strike. Emang dapat turret atas. Demon Kite. Sanford. Bisa gak guys kanton gitu. Demon Kite. Kalau Baxia kuat banget sih.
Sanford just invading the enemy jungle, making it difficult for RSGPH.
Dapat lo guys, wah kena peluk. Nah, Sanji lo. Pak Iyo gila sih guys. Kelas sih Sanji sih. Iya, Sanfordnya guys. Like tadi di game pertama pakai Franco hero power, sekarang pakai Khufra guys, hero powernya juga. Ya otomatis OP lah guys ya. Kalau Yawi sih Angela sih semua player sih menurut gua aman lah guys kalau main Angela guys. Tapi kalau Khufra itu loh memang agak ngeri juga ya kalau mainnya. Lulu lah. Harus 1 2 3 4 guys ya malah guys gila. Buat dapetin si Nats ya.
At the same time, RSGPH though, they are not getting.
Kalau inget Zaida pakai Alpha, inget temen gua guys yang selalu nge-troll pakai Alpha ya. Parah banget memang Alpha ini di buff guys ya, cuma jarang banget ya. Apa namanya tim yang pick Alpha itu menang itu jarang guys. Rata-rata pada kalah ya. Ini kalau sampai Eko kalah, ya berarti prediksi gua benar kalau pick Alpha itu bikin kalah gitu loh guys ya. Mau lu segigi apapun cuy, cuma kalau Fauzan Gaming sih wah udah di luar nalar sih guys itu guys. Oh, kelas Sanford masih aman guys. Tinggal stats aja loh.
Oh my gosh, he barely got out. That was so close. But now they're going to just take the turtle. It doesn't look like anyone's going to commit to this one. And RSG
dan Demon Kite dapat ya. Perfect turtle guys.
Very uncontested. Echo not willing
tapi
to
semua itu tergantung penjokinya ya guys ya. Mau gimana pun Alpha juga hero GG cuy. Udah beli War X, ada Fury Hammer juga, itu mentahan itu sih guys. Kalau nanti gak adaptasi sih itu sih Blade Armor lagi apa namanya Hunter Strike lah ya.
It's just
not
Sanford.
Ketidu.
It's just so strong now in terms of like, you know, the box here, the Valentina with the Pop of Destiny as well, like very early ones as well. I guess, you know, the whole time here is at least 2 to 3 items, and Echo
nah kan bener kan Zaida langsung beli Hunter Strike guys. Sanford tipis sih. Wah kena geprek guys. Alah Eman. Iya tumbang coy gelo. Balikin coy, dibalikin. Kelas guys ya. Tapi Sanford sih ngeri sih. Itu sokar banget loh guys walaupun dirasukin Angela. Oke, like sekarat like-nya tumbang guys ya, immortality. Tetap aja tumbang cuy, 1 versus 5 anjay. Gila, tapi Uranusnya seperti biasa ya. Kalau gak ikutan prank ya udah guys, clearing aja.
What a play there. I totally unexpected Yawi coming in with a hard guard. Just that save was on point. And you're kind of thinking, Sanford, 1 versus 4, can you do this all the way at the front line, just forcing the issue? And man, he was on point. And that's exactly the team fight that Echo needed. And it completely caught everybody off guard from RSGPH. They were not
Zaida, oke Markiban, tapi gak dapat siapa-siapa. Dirasuki Angela. Oke. Nah, Natsnya, Nat. Wah, tipis, Sanford. Nah, Sanfordnya dapat guys, keprek Gaimang juga.
Oh my god.
Setengah guys ya. Gila sih. Anjir perang mulu cuy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god gitu ya. Ini kan itu ya guys ya. Apa namanya stream Inggris ya. Soalnya Indo gak ada guys. Jadi mau gimana pun kita harus translate ke Indo ya. Margiban.
Pick the fight that Demon Kite is not around and dissect them. This is where they will excel the most on those healings, and every single time Demon Kite doesn't have his true unity, he's not able to get on top of you, they're just able to just out heal whatever damage we're coming from RGPH. So Echo PH finally found a way, but at the same time, is it over yet? Because RGPH still needs to rethink on how they need to take this next approach fight, because this Lord Pit is gonna dictate whether or not RGPH is able to close out this game.
Demon Kite.
It's one of those things where RSG really need to know the cooldowns, right? If you're expecting it, maybe you force it, throw an easy
loh,
heart guard
light,
onto it.
iya, Sanfordnya diras ke Angela guys. Oh, aduh, tapi agak telat sedikit lagi guys ya. Tahun 4 memori, Demon Cut sekarat banget. Demon Cut tipis loh itu. Wah iya, Zaida malah tumbang guys, outplay, tumbang juga. Sanji sekarat banget, Natsnya nekat banget guys itu, anjay. Loh, sekali sembur segitu cuy. Alah yaoi, tumbang juga cuy. Wah GG guys ya. Ini sumpah RSG makan apa cuy jadi GG gini guys. Waduh. Eko tanpa abang-abangannya seperti Mbak Wan makan pisang guys ya. Mbak Wan makan pisang, apakah bisa guys? Gak bisa dah.
Echo PH just could not buy the necessary time, and on top of it all, Nasus is getting so much value of stacks here in the first skill, just chipping away at everyone from Echo PH. So first misplays coming from Echo PH despite doing so well thus far, but this gives the opportunity for RGPH to actually close out this game, and I won't be surprised, but I think our predictions might be wrong here because RGPH looks like they're back in form despite yesterday's blunders.
Yeah, they're back in form. I mean, this is a very good game. I mean, the kill count says otherwise, but they're up in terms of, objectives. That's the biggest thing, right? They have a lord. They're playing this very objectively, systematically, right? Understanding what they need to do. And look at this lord. It's just crashing in this. This is going to be a huge fight. Sanford is up front, going to take out most of his damage here. The lord is getting down. It's about a little bit less than half. Appraiser's Wrath will end up securing that one. They've kind of backed it off, and it looks like T3 has taken literally no damage.
Yeah, this is huge. This is very, very huge here coming from RGPH. Like, this moment right here, they need to at least a tier 3 here at light. He's going to try and zone in out. He's threatening with his Tyrant's Revenge, but I don't think it's going to happen. Looks like they will be able to defend for now, but RGPH, they want to try and extend this. Light is looking for a target on Saji.
Oh, they're going in.
They're going in.
Okay. Oh, image away. Iman barely stays alive. He's gonna be fine.
Lightnya, iya. Lah, Sanford yang tumbang guys.
He's doing some work. Sanford has been killed, and now Zaida will stick around and a little bit of chip damage on that T3. But it looks like that's gonna be it, and only one person had died, and that was Sanford.
Di Zaida.
That was huge. That was
Sanford yang tumbang guys ya.
Needed to make a play there, and because of this.
Tapi ini tadi baru Lord yang pertama sih guys. Lord pertama aja tinggal 13 tarp loh. Bahkan tinggal 2 guys sekarang guys. Bahkan tinggal 1 itu kalau nanti masuk ya itu ya. Karena tarp bawah udah dicicil cuy. Kalian bisa lihat, nah tinggal sedikit lagi guys ya. Tergantung sih, udah dibegal aja guys itu minionnya. Tar tengah, dicicil lagi sama minion. Oke lah, Markiban masih aman guys.
They're going to reset it, right? They don't need to rush it. I mean, Iman was doing some work on that T3, and I think it was fortuitous that they got it because of the fact that they were able to just burst it down. Echo was focusing their attention on the mid T3 at that point, so there was a little bit of space. They took advantage of it. Now RSG are going to take the enemy jungle on the way back. 40 more seconds to that lord. That one will be key.
Yeah, I agree. But
bentar lagi max sih guys itu guys. Dapat ini langsung auto level 15 ya.
And that is pretty much dealing with the anti-heals coming from Demon Kite, and also dealing with the damage burst coming from Iman. And
20 detik lagi cuy menuju Lord yang kedua. Demon Kite. Oke, dirasuki Laza. Woi, Zaida ke belakang sih Markibannya ya. Sanford. Woi, flicker ke depan cuy. Eman. Blazing duet. Waduh, Sanford itu bang cuy. Demon Kite tapi tumbang sih. Waduh. Ada Lord malah Demon Kite tumbang guys ya. Eman. Gila Emannya. Waduh. Itu kalau nggak punya Markiban sih bahaya sih. Gila Zaida guys. Jangan Lord dulu sih harusnya sih. Kalau nggak ya dicicil-cicil aja ya. Soalnya Demon Kite 10 detik lagi baru balik guys.
Almost got it, but if he got it, that would have been the turning point for Echo PH. Unfortunately, he didn't. And RGPH still have control of the Lord, and you can see the power spike coming from Iman. He's able to just completely trap an Echo PH, and as of now, there's just nothing Echo PH can do. They need to at least stall this for at least another 2, 3, 4 minutes until at least outplay gets
nuts. Dah, Eman yang dapat guys ya. Karena tadi kelihatannya Demon Cat lebih cepat guys, retrinya guys ya.
They had to have known that RSG was going to take the Lord, right?
Gak apa-apa, yang penting jangan dapat
if anything, they could have maybe pushed the bottom lane a little bit further.
Holy Crystal udah diamankan oleh Aqua,
cuy.
cuy.
About the fact that they need about 2 or 3 more minutes, that would have done it. Now they're back in, turtling in their base. This is a very bad situation. Yeah, you have your T3s up, but if you're looking at the lanes and where they're at right now, they're going to eventually push and you're going to have a rough time.
Tenasil udah diamankan oleh Zaida.
When it comes to pushing as well, Zaida he just got his
udah ngecharge tapi gagal guys.
I guess it's to deal with both Nas
sengaja di luar
Aqua's burst potential, but eventually the biggest threat here is still gonna be Iman. Currently, this blazing duet is pretty much there as
guys
a
ya, udah ngecharge
finisher.
lagi.
Need to pick a fight where Demon Kite is not around, and as of yet.
Tumbang guys,
it's gonna be the Lord that collapse on the throne.
Nah, itu siapa cuy? Nuts kan? Iya, blazing duet, man. Oke, Sanford, ijak dirasuki guys. Dirasuki Yawi guys. Tahun 4 memori light, immortality. Man. Waduh, Markiban. Waduh, Zaida tumbang guys. Light, balik guys sih? Balik dulu sih. Kelihatannya kok masih berat guys ini. Ada fighter extract juga. Nah, dari segi high ground sih menurut gua OP sih guys. Cuma ya memang ini RSG memang lagi prime-nya banget ya. Prime juara MSC guys. Oke, Demon Kite.
With or without, Zaida just can't do anything right now. And as of yet, every time he makes a play, RGB
shit, like, oke, dapat guys, blazing duet, Eman, loh, Demon Kite, oke, fighter extract lagi, nah, Odi udah diamankan oleh Yawi, menit 16 cuy, 1 menit lagi ada Lord yang ketiga ya. Kemungkinan besar kalau RSG mau end, ya udah guys, nunggu Lord kali ini aja ya. Kalau end berarti 2-0 guys. Wah. Juara dunia di 2-0 guys ya, dikasih telur guys.
At this stage, Iban is pretty much full slotted, whereas Echo PH, we have outplayed just so far away from his next major. He doesn't even have his Malefic. As soon as I say it, he just got his Malefic Roar, but he still needs more than just that. And currently, he's just not doing enough damage to threaten RGBH. It's just tanky composition. He forced himself to get the DHS. Not necessarily the greatest value for a Brody, considering how slow Brody hits in terms of attack speed, right? Yeah, you have this burst damage, but you need to be able to utilize those passive abilities against RGPH. And currently, RGPH just like, nah, it's okay. It's bearable against Outplay.
Yeah, it's bearable in that sense, but you know, I'm thinking like you see the feathered airstrike, it kind of stops everything. Sanji's done a good job of just the wave clear and just slowing things down. I think if they were able to manage to steal this Lord, that might be, you know, one of the many steps that they need to take to get themselves back in this game. But are they going to risk it? Are they going to try to go in for this one? I mean, they have, look at this RSG just completely controlling and forcing, you know, Sanford to, you know, to stay away almost.
Yeah, this is going to be tough here, but of course, Sanford, he needs to set up for the play once again. He is going to be the playmaker, but at the same time, look at his HP, he's going to get dropped by the
Oke, Sanford. Wah, fokus guys. Aduh, Sanford yang tumbang lagi. Oke, blazing duet. Man. Wah, gila sih guys. Sanji. Wah, anaknya. Zaida. Waduh. Udah sih guys ini guys. Winter Transit Aqua lah. Demon dapetin Lordnya. Tapi di sini 2 lawan 4. 5 sekaligus Lord ya. Coba kok kelihatannya ini tanpa Lord udah bisa end sih guys. Wah, Yawi tumbang lagi. Sanji, Fighter Extract. Iya, Fighter Extract depan base. Gila, Fighter Extract lagi Sanji. Dan ya wipe out cuy, gila. Kelas 2-0 tanpa balas, mantap. GG guys, RSG Philippines ya. Mau gimana pun ini roster dunia guys ya, gila. Oke lah, kita next match kedua antara Todak melawan Aura Fire guys. Bye bye.